was weird. Okay. We're back at it. We're back at it. I don't know why the stream stopped. We'll see if that happens again. Copy. Okay. Jordan. Oh, so you can really understand the new gimmicks. Okay, that's interesting. Man, I am sweating so stinking much. Okay, we're back. All right. Thank you guys for jumping back in again and spamming all those hearts. Development content. I forged in Fire format. Oh, Around the Stump Game just messaged me. Okay, interesting. So a podcast idea or a formatted show idea where every single episode, either it's a new game or we're just working on a game together with people. But I like playing the game because playing the game is even easier and even more like repeatable. And we could play with the audience, especially if it's a game like Adapt This or something. Like we can play that game with the audience, no problem. No problem at all. Like, would you ever join the stream if we were just going to like play the game together? Like Jordan or Zachariah, like you would jump into the game and then you would be able to decide what happens next. Like, would that ever be something that you do? Ethanol, honestly, okay, that's the other thought that I was having. So, you guys don't know this is an early scoop. I want to know if games that don't have like winning, just do it for fun. I think it's more successful. I want to know if games that doesn't have like winning. Yeah, just do it for fun. Just do it for fun, right? So like, Adapt This, you don't necessarily have to have a winner. You're just like D&D streams, or D&D people that do like a show where just every episode is D&D, goes flipping crazy. I watched a video today of this guy talking about his D&D videos, and his Patreon brings in $280,000 a month, just the Patreon, just because people want to watch the D&D videos a day earlier. And Adapt This is close-ish to D&D. So I think that'd be super interesting if that's what we did. And you guys could help. And that's why I kind of want your feedback, is because I want to know what you guys think. Is this something that you would ever be interested in? Is this something that you would ever be interested in? I think we need something more exciting for you guys to watch as well. I love Adapt This so much that I even recreated in real life. What do you mean you recreated it in real life? What does that mean? Also, this is gonna be more dynamic for you guys. I'm gonna make something more fun. Yeah, this sounds fun. Okay, so Ethanol, so Zachariah, so Jordan, is it more fun to play Adapt This in a show-like format and to watch other people, like a fun group of people, play Adapt This? But I found the second one that you, or D&D streams would do good. I hate D&D so much. I hate it so flippin' much. And we did one D&D stream and it did not go good. It did not perform good. But when we do streams of our own games, they do perform better. And if it was like a show, it was formatted like a show where we created the scene together or something, and we progressed through the story, and it was kind of like a podcast. Just like a 1-hour podcast of me and some of my buddies and my wife that make games and like to play games and do something like that. Let me make this more interesting for you guys. Or is this fine? Is me throwing a soccer ball and chatting fine? Would you rather watch people play Adapt This, or would you rather make a game on stream and then turn it into a formatted show like we used to do with Tic Tactics? Which is better? Watch, Adapt This, make a new game. Watch or make? You're gonna go with option one. Now, is option one, in your mind, is that watch or is that make? Which one is that to you? Are you talking about watching or are you talking about making? Watch or make? Hi is good. Hey, hello new person. Would you rather watch a podcast? Watch, ooh, okay, so we got someone who says watch. You're new. Welcome. We're glad to have you here. What we do is we make games that you have never seen before. Okay, we got 1 vote for watch, 1 vote for make. So, hello, Shaista Wasim 5976. Would you rather watch a show that we create where you either make a game with us and you watch us make a game, or you play a game with us / watch us play a game? Watch or play. We got 1 for watch, 1 for play. Can I actually do a poll? How do I do that? Let me figure this out. Make, okay, wait. I can do a poll. I forgot about this. Should the show be watching or making? And let's do what here, let's track this. Watch, make. Watching or make, watching play a game or making a game. Start the poll. Okay, I'm seeing watches, I'm seeing makes. This is interesting. And maybe that just means we should do both. Or we could do something where like we make a game in 1 episode, and then in the next episode we play the game. And then we see how the game plays, and then just talk about other stuff while it's going on. Something like that. Okay, what do we at here? How many votes we got? So far, everything is for watch. Can you dance? Sorry, I can dance. That is something I used to do. I took dance class when I was younger. Do we have no votes for make? Or wait, what am I looking at here? Oh, there we go, okay. Okay, vote in the poll. Would you rather the show be you watch us play games, or you kind of work with us and you watch us make games? Oh, I should have been play or make, not watch or make. Because no matter what, you're watching us. Do both. Okay, wait. End poll. Okay, that's a good point. Let me put that in there. Let me do, okay, which one? Here, let me move this here. Which one? Is it play, make, both? Okay, so would you rather it be making a game 1 week and then playing it after would be good? That's what I'm thinking too. Okay, the poll's out there. Okay, so vote on this new poll, regardless of if you voted on the last one. Vote on this new one. Play, what, make, or both, and then let me go to my little notes here. And I've been keeping track of everything for this idea. I'm sweating so much. You can probably see the sweat dropping. Okay, I'm gonna make a new section in my notes called live stream thoughts. Who's been saying stuff? Jordan and Zachariah ideas. Okay, guys, did I put that second poll out there? You're still watching? Vote in the next poll. What do you think about the new BFDI game? What is BFDI? BFDI? Oh, I don't know about their game. Both, we're seeing both. Did I not put the poll out? Click the poll. Both. Shay is saying both. Vote in the poll. Did the poll not go out? Is it not going out? Okay, I'm gonna put that down that people are saying do both. So would it be something like you make the game 1 week and then play it the next week? Or you make the game and play the game in the exact same episode? So I guess on this live stream, we're kind of making this show together. So that's kind of cool. Do both. Maybe you make it 1 week and play it the next week. Oh, the poll didn't go out? Oh, I just didn't see it. I saw the votes. Oh, okay. Yeah. 66% say both. Well, that kind of answers that. It just didn't update on my screen. Okay, interesting. Okay, so if it was doing both, right? God, I'm sweating. Golly gee. It just came back. That's interesting because I think it ended now. Okay, so it could be both. So do you do it in the same episode or in different episodes? Like one episode 1 week, one episode the next week? I'm most passionate about right now? What is this? Oh, no, don't worry about that. Would it be one different episodes each week? Different episodes each week. So you make it one episode and then you play it the next episode? I mean, I guess you could make and play each episode and then you just keep advancing the game as you go. And then just playing the game too, right? Just playing any game you want. Oh, now things are coming in. What's up, Riot the Vanguard? It's the same episode, yeah. Okay, it's the same episode. So that is what we're thinking. So every single episode, you make a game and you play the game. Okay, so then here's the thing now. This would obviously be making and playing custom games that we design and that we design with the community, so that all of us design. Would you ever be interested in playing, watching us play a game that already exists? Like you guys vote on the next game we play or something like that. Like, oh, it'd be really funny to watch them play Magical Athlete or whatever. Rock, paper, scissors upgrade. You can do something similar. Yeah, kind of like how we did Rock, paper, crane. So you make Rock, paper, crane and then you play Rock, paper, crane on stream. That'd be pretty cool. Okay, so voting on what game we play, right? People can vote on the next game we would play. Okay, that's pretty interesting. We wrote that down. So you vote on the next game we play. So we would make a game, we would play a game, and then how long would the episode be, right? Like if it's podcastable, how long would the episode be? It'd be like an hour, right? Maybe 2 hours? I feel like I listen to podcasts that are usually like an hour, but maybe I've seen them 2 hours. Can be an hour to 2 hours long. But then you could also have clippable moments that are just like the moment versions of those things. That could just be like a 12-minute clip, right? Where like we actually break down how the game is made or how the game is played or something like that. That might be cool. What did my buddy say? A Forged in Fire format style pitch design and development contest. Forged in Fire. What is Forged in Fire? Let's find out. Forged in Fire. Oh, the people who make the swords. That's actually kind of interesting. Okay, I'll write that down. Maybe it's Forged in Fire style format, like the guys who make the swords on History Channel. That could work. That could be kind of cool. 20 minutes. Oh, you would want. Oh, like if it was the shorter version, shorter clipped episode version would be like 20 minutes. Shorter clipped episode version would be like 20 minutes. I can see that. I can see that being a thing. 20 minutes would be pretty cool. It was just 20-minute like short form video, and then but it comes from like an hour and a half long podcast. You could probably rip like a few episodes out of that were each 20 minutes. This is kind of interesting. And this is cool to have someone to talk back to in this live stream. I really like the new game Break This. I think you're gonna love it. Oh, what's happening? What's up, Rats Again Shorts? So right now we are figuring out how to create our own YouTube show where every episode we make a new game. What would the format be? I really like the game Break This. So Rats Again Shorts, do you have any idea? What could be a segment then on this show? If we're all making this show together, what could be a segment on this show? Obviously you could have, oh, actually, let me go back to this. Okay, segments. You could have obviously a segment where you are designing the game. That's what I'm thinking, right? Yeah, we can cut it into, so not only can we make like an hour-long like podcast version of it, but you could cut it into like 20-minute long form videos and then also clip all of that into like 60-second shorts. So segments you could have is obviously designing the game. You could play the game. You could do other like short form type little things like doing agree, disagree, ranking things, hot takes. You could, okay, that's what I was thinking too. Rats Again Shorts. You live stream the episode. You also turn it into a podcast. You also cut it into 20-minute segments. You also cut it into 60-second shorts. You could actually, and then people could watch it live, and then those people that watch it live would also be able to participate in the chat that helps make the game. So I think the show has to be live. It has to be a live show that can be clipped into podcast episodes afterwards. Because that'd be so cool, because Rats Again Shorts, you could be in the chat while it's live, pitching ideas. I think that'd be awesome. How do you start to make games? How did I start to make games? When we were younger in elementary school, there was a, and the community could play the game on Tabletop Simulator. When we were younger at our school, there was a group of people that made their own trading card game. And the whole school would not the whole school, but a bunch of kids in the school would play the game at lunch. They would play this trading card game, but then what my brother realized is that what everyone was doing is they were just making any card they wanted. And then they would enter these tournaments at lunch to beat the other kids in this trading card game. So my brother just made all these super OP cards that would just instantly win the game because no one had set up any rules. So we started thinking like, hey, we can make games that are actually good games that have rules, but that the school could play that would actually be like a really fun game. So I think that's kind of how we got started. We also had a guy that was living with us from like Sri Lanka, and he liked games and he liked playing and making games. But I think it runs in the family. I think my family, if we have one thing that makes us Ronins, it is that we like to make and play games. That is our jam. Rats Again Shorts, I think that'd be really cool. Get the community to play the game, could help get more engagement. I think it absolutely would. If we put it on Tabletop Sim, if we put the files on Patreon, then we would get a lot more engagement and a lot more people would be playing the game. And just make it print and play. I made a few TCGs in the past. You've made TCGs? So we've got one, if you're new to us, but Rats Again Shorts, I forget if I already put you in the raffle or not. So we're making a TCG right now where everyone in our community can be turned into a card by commenting on any of the videos. Zachary, you made TCGs too. Why is everyone making TCGs? Man, I've got one TCG idea. So we made a game a long time ago. Let me pull up the files. We made a game a long time ago called Motherland, where we added anything from anything into the game. So just any cool character that we knew from like any show. Oh wait, no, it wasn't called Motherland. It was called World of Chaos, because every kid loves to name something chaos. This might be it, I forget. You want to be in it? Did you comment? So we actually have some files for one of the TCGs we made on our Patreon. It's one of our earliest posts. It's a TCG called Motherland, and it's super nerdy and super big. But let me pull up this other one. It's, I don't even know where it's at. World of Chaos was the name. Would it be called something else? What's a character? I think like Wolverine was in the game. Aha! So like this was what the front of the card looked like. We made like a Wolverine card. And the front of the card was a full art piece. And then the back of the card was like custom abilities. Where is that game? Spiritual game, paper salt, physical games, card games. Is it in here? Where is Wolverine? Results. Okay, sweet. And like this is what the back of the card looked like. That was the back of the card. So everyone had full art on the front and then different abilities on the back. But because obviously this is all taken from like pop culture and stuff, we don't own any of this IP. We wanted to come up with another idea called Ugly World of Chaos, where we do ugly version drawings because my brother can do that really, really well. In fact, I can pull up a picture. We do ugly version drawings of famous characters, and then we give them super, well, they would actually have their normal abilities. So it wouldn't be Goku from Dragon Ball Z. It would be like Giku. And he would be in it. Let me show you one of the pictures that my brother drew. So he used to do this for a while, and he did one of me where I am like super ugly and I'm on a horse, and it's awesome. And that's actually my card in Prime Ego, is me on the horse. Oh wow, it's an old photo now. I really gotta look back for it. So I've actually never played Warhammer. I've seen them at like board game stores and stuff, but I've actually never played it. We're getting so off track from working on this TV show idea. I know I'm nerding out with you guys. GPK, what's GPK? Is that someone that also did that, where they took other famous things and then they made them ugly? But my idea to upgrade it would be, it's like a roll and write hero battler. So you would have a big board and you would have, each of you can choose like 15 points worth of cards. And then it'd be roll and write with like crazy specific abilities. Like maybe there's like a farmer and you have a roll and write ability to like, oh, Garbage Pail Kids. You have like a roll and write ability to get like milk from your cows, and then you have an ability called like Bucket Splash, which increases the damage based on how much milk you have. Like you could get really, really silly with it. I know eventually my brother drew me a picture of being an ugly guy on a horse. I gotta look up Garbage Pail Kids if that's similar to this game idea. Oh, and I gotta respond to my other guy. Where is this thing? Now it's just a stream of me just looking to the side. Oh, we're getting close. Where's this horse? I know you're out there. There it is. So that's me on the horse, and then that's the ugly horse drawing. Let's make a fighting game with what? If I could help you draw a card. Yes, I was trying to think of a way for people to be able to submit their art so that their art could be the art for their card. The only thing is, I don't want people sending me weird stuff or like stuff I don't like. I was trying to think of how to do a fighting game with cards the other day as well. I was trying to think of that, but I didn't know how, and I was gonna make it the game of the month for August, but we ended up going with the Deceitful game. We do have a Discord. It's actually in the description of this video, if I'm not mistaken. Let me double check. Yeah. It has the Patreon link so that you can become a card in the game. And then it has a Discord link so that you can join the Discord. We went with the Deceiving game. We went with the food game. I don't know if you guys have seen that. It's on the Discord, right? It's not on the Discord. It's on the Patreon right now. In fact, let me move this AC, keep this thing nice and cool, move this forward. Okay, here's what we can do right now. We can keep on thinking about the TV show. We can ask questions to figure things out. Oh, you're subscribed on the Patreon, nice. Or we could play the game, Are You the Watermelon? Do you guys want to ask questions, talk about the TV show, or play a game? And this could kind of be how the TV show even works. This is like an example. That sound was awesome. Maybe in your Discord you can make like an art room where people submit their art. I was thinking that too. Man, right, the Vanguard, what's up? I was thinking that too. we allowed people to send images, and then instantaneously, the very first image was super inappropriate. Adventure books like Choose Your Own Adventure books, I think Choose Your Own Adventure books are pretty cool. I've never had one personally, but I like the idea. And I like the idea of a book being a game. I like the idea of just gamifying like anything. TTP. Wait, what are you saying, Stump? What's TTP? Want to play games, Zachariah? Okay. I don't think I have my Adapt This cards with me. I got some Prime Ego cards, and I've got Are You the Watermelon, which we could do right now. This will be a test play. This will kind of be like how the show could work. Part of the episode would be doing it. I would obviously have a friend group with me to make it a little bit more exciting, a little more fun. But this could be the game. So, this is how this game works. All right? I wish I could give this thing to you, but I'm going to show you guys. So, have you ever done, what's it called? Have you ever seen that game called Carrot in a Box? So, this is that. So, you are going to try and figure out, so we're going to upgrade this game as it goes. But you're going to have 6 questions. This game can be played in 3 different difficulties. First off, you have 6 questions. This is number 6. You have to figure out if I'm lying, okay? The first thing we're going to do is we're going to play the easy version of this game. All you have to do is figure out, am I a carrot? Not a carrot. Am I a vegetable or am I a fruit? That's all this is. Am I a vegetable or am I a fruit? So here we go. I now have my card. Did you see that? Oh, you can see that on stream. Let me do this a little differently. Top 10 poll? Okay, here we go. Okay, I have my card. You can ask me any question in the chat, and you have 6 questions, and you got to try to figure out if I'm lying, if I'm a fruit or a vegetable. And I know exactly what I am. This is the game. It's called Are You the Watermelon? I shall now wait for your questions while I sweat like a little piglet in this shop and I stare into the camera. And I will be straight-faced. Wait. I think we already broke the game. I think the second you ask that question, then you would know if it has seeds and if it's a fruit or not. Wait a second. Okay, there needs to add a rule to this game then. We need to add a rule to this game because that just doesn't work. Okay, you can't ask fruit or vegetable related questions. Like you have to ask other questions? Wait, how does this work? Carrot in a Box works better because all they can do is ask you. I guess I can lie. Oh wait, that's the point of the game. I can lie about stuff, and you don't know if I'm lying or not. Okay, the game's back on. The game's back on. Your question. You're down to 5 questions. Your question was, does it have seeds? I'm going to say, yes, it does have seeds. And now I'll wait your next question. Am I green? No, I am not green. You have 4 questions. I am not green. I am sweet. 3 questions. You have 3 questions remaining. What will your next 3 questions be, chat? To figure out if I am a fruit or a vegetable. No, it does not talk. I guess I talk. You are now down to 2 questions. Use them wisely, chat. Figure out if I am deceiving you. That is not a question. You can, I mean, if you want that to be your question of am I an apple, I'm going to tell you that I'm not an apple. What's happening? We're playing a game called Are You the Watermelon? Does it talk? Was a question? I said no. But you don't know if I'm lying or not. You have one question remaining, chat. One question. Ask me. Ask any question you want. Answer the question, and you will see if this can help you figure out if I am a fruit or a vegetable. What an exhilarating game this is. Yes, right, the Vanguard, you can join, and I will not count that as your final question. You have one more question. Ask your final question. You have one more. You have one more question. Then you must figure out if I am being deceitful or if I am being honest. What is your question? Do you eat the seeds? What an interesting question, my friend. That is your final question. I have now dropped the dice. I no longer need to track your questions. You do not eat the seeds. All right. Put in your votes. Am I a fruit? Oh, maybe we can do the poll again. I'm going to give you 10 seconds on this poll. What am I? Am I a fruit or a vegetable? I don't know how to flip and spell vegetable. You have 15 seconds on this poll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, end poll. What did you guys vote? Trash, you got it. I am a vegetable. I was a carrot. So how this game would work is that would be the first level of the game. The next level of the game is the person who is the food has different challenges and different things that they have to do while they're trying to be deceitful to you. So like a lettuce has to say the words "let us" at some point in their answers. The carrot has to have the letter C in all of their answers. The banana has to like scratch or make an ooh sound like a monkey in all of their answers. So it would add more difficulty to it. Then you can add even more difficulty to it by adding these, that's the wrong card. By adding these challenge cards. And the challenge cards give it another level of difficulty for the food person. But now you as the inspector have to figure out, are they fruit or vegetable? Then what fruit or vegetable are they? Then what challenge did they have? So that's how the game levels up. So we could play another round and we could add another difficulty level to it if you wanted to, or we could talk about the TV show idea. My shirt is changing color from how much I'm sweating. It is ridiculous. I'm gonna give you all a second to answer that question. Golly. That might be hard on the mic, I don't know. What time is it, by the way? It's 4:36. Okay. Interesting. TV show. Let's do it. Let's end this chat talking about the TV show. All right, so here we go. Rats Against Shorts. Oh, this doesn't turn that way. Okay, that's fine. Here's the idea. A new game every episode. We make a game, we play a game. We do both in both. We also live stream it so that chat can be part of it. See you later, Jordan. We also live stream it so that chat can be part of it. But you make a game and you play a game. Every episode could be a new game. But not every episode. It has to be like you do it in series. Like you do like 5 episodes and then it becomes, and then it can be a game. Because then you'd never get like a good game built. Are you yellow? My hair is yellow. My hair is super yellow. So you would make a game with chat or make a game with just like a group of friends that are here with me. Like my wife and then some, like my cousin's pretty good at doing stuff like that. A couple other buddies are pretty good at that. And I guess I'm pretty good at it, not super good. Then you could play the game. That would be funny. That would be fun. If it wasn't a game, kind of like Smosh Games does. That Smosh Games just plays games together. It would be Ronin games. And you could clip those segments and put them on there. But then what, the full podcast episodes? Would they also be on Ronin Games? Or would they be on like a separate channel? Would you do a second channel? Gotta ask the internet. Should the podcast vids be a separate channel from my main channel? I don't know. What would you guys think? Would it be a separate channel or would it be on the same channel? Here's general trade-off. Clear branding. The podcast has its own identity, audience expectation. I do like that. It could be algorithm. YouTube's recommendation system works better when a channel has consistent content type. That's true. You could still put the vids, like how you made the game or like a playthrough of the game could be on the main Paper Salt channel. I think no matter what, it all connects back to the main Paper Salt Patreon. It could still go there. That'd be kind of interesting. Maybe that's fine. Maybe that's fine. Cleaner analytics, that's a good point. We can see how much the podcast grows specifically, separate from the rest of the channel. That's a good point. We could start it on the main channel first. Okay, start it on the main channel first. And then if it goes good, hey, Assassin Doggo, welcome. We're talking about the new podcast/show idea. So every episode we make a new game and chat, like can live stream into it. Or you could join the Patreon to get it like an episode a day early. And then the files would go on to the Patreon once the video is done. So start on the main channel first, then if it goes good, spin it off to its own thing. We could try that first. That'd be kind of cool. Just try it on the main channel first and then spin it off if it needs to. That'd be pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Okay. I think that's what we'll probably do. What are your thoughts, Assassin Doggo? Can you put me in the raffle? Oh yeah, for sure. Let me add you right now. Who's in? Let me add. Would your name be Rats Again Shorts, or would it be a different name? Because you joined the live stream, so I'm going to put you in the raffle. Rats Again Shorts. Watcher. You could be a creator too. So what are your thoughts, Assassin Doggo? Are you streaming on Twitch? I am not streaming on Twitch. I was thinking about doing that though, especially if you're gonna have chat engage with it. You would dual stream on YouTube and Twitch. Patreon even lets you live stream. So you could stream just to like paid members. Like maybe some of the episodes are just for paid members. Sounds cool, my lord. Thank you, Assassin Doggo. Rats Again. Okay. Getting rid of shorts. Just called Rats Again. Okay. You're a YouTuber. Oh, sweet. Yeah, so I've got you down as a creator type card then. Yeah, if you're a creator, then we'll put you down as a creator type card if you win the raffle. Me too. Zachariah, do I have you in here? And what should your name be? Zachariah. Would it be Zachariah Jalal? Jalal. What are your thoughts, Assassin Doggo? A show where we make new games and we play games, and that's the show. That's the show. Making games and playing games, and I get a fun group of people together, and we just have a good time playing games, and it's silly. You could do giant adapt this maps. I have a new idea for a game, by the way. which could be the solo mode / more strategic, no judge needed mode of Adapt This. It'd be a completely different game, but it'd be inspired by Adapt This. I have games so big and so massive that are coming down the line that you have no idea about. You have no clue they're coming, and it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be so awesome. Yippee! What type of games? More tiny ones, but the show sounds really cool. Thanks, I'm glad you think the show sounds cool. So what we're thinking is doing like different series. Yeah, I'm gonna do the next raffle. We're actually gonna live stream the raffle and then we'll post the VOD on YouTube next week, depending on which day wins the vote in the Discord. But the games would be bigger games. I'm thinking of calling the show every episode a new game. Hello, Jacob. I'm sweating enough to do that. I'm thinking of calling the show every episode a new game. Every episode a new game, because every episode we would play a new game. And there would be series where maybe there's like a 3-episode series each time. So a 3-episode series would be like, okay, in these 3 episodes, we're actually playing a game that already exists. And we're playing every version of Everdell with a fun group of friends. Okay, next time, here's a 3-episode series where we're coming up with a new way to play chess. Every single episode is gonna be we make cards and we make a new way to play chess. Here's the next series. It's 3 or 4 episodes of making a new game, like we make Tick Tactics. And by the end of that series, Tick Tactics would be done. It'd be a community-made game, and it'd be given out on the Patreon. Yeah, we would cut the stream down. So you would have the stream, you would cut some of that off for the podcast. You would cut none of it off for the VOD channel. You would clip 20-minute segments out to be a clip channel, and then you would clip like 30-second, 60-second segments out to be a shorts channel. But I think this is super cool. It naturally has community engagement. Oh, community engagement. That's the other thing I forgot to write down. Where's my pen? I forgot to write that down. It is full on community engagement because we would make a game together and we would also you would also be commenting in the video. You would be in the video. The Salt Show shall be a success. Rocky shall bless the project. The Salt Show. Thank you, Assassin Doggo. We thank you. So, okay, it'd be community, obviously community-centric? Whatever. Community engagement. Engagement would be good. I don't recall, I'm calling it every episode a new game at the moment. We actually have one episode of this show when me and my brother Zach thought we were gonna do this all the time. It's actually one of the first videos we posted on the YouTube channel. But in the end, that it just was too hard for our schedules to line up for that. Oh, yes, there's a bunch of junk on top, and these are magnetic paper airplanes. Here, let me show you. These are magnetic paper airplanes that we throw into these little targets. So I made this. This is from my other channel, the Vanilla Folder. Is there a way me or the community could help my game? Yeah, exactly. So there would be like a 3-episode segment where the community helps make a game. And that's how it works. Ah, I missed it. But anyways, these airplanes stick. It's pretty rad. Yeah, so the community would make a game. We would all make the game together. That would go out and it would be super duper rad. It would be rad as trash. I think it'd be cool. And I like, it's cool to see that you guys think it would also be a cool idea if that's what we did. How about this? One last poll. Oh, someone's looking at if their name is on the list of who's in Primigo. That's pretty funny. We're gonna do one last poll. Okay. This is gonna be, what would you rather watch us play? Oh my gosh, I spelled everything wrong. I have the worst spelling. Okay. Community made game? I made the game myself, or a real game from a store. Okay, that's the last poll. Official Stromboli game, I'm gonna write it down. See, that would be something that we could pitch in the show, and then it would be guaranteed that at the end of the show, there would be a Stromboli game. Let me write that down. I'm gonna write that down in my game ideas section. A game based on Stromboli the cow. It would be way more social if I could help make a game. I'm Rat Sneeze on Discord. Hey, did you just join the Discord? Or have you already been on? Oh, new one red. I see a new welcome. Hey, oh, right, the Vanguard. What's up? And then are you Rat Sneeze on here? Are you already in the... Oh, you're going to. Okay, sweet, sweet, sweet. Stromboli is still around. We have Stromboli. Is off topic allowed? Wait, what's off topic? What does that mean? Is that a Discord saying? I don't know much about Discord. Okay, end poll. Oh, people would rather... Wow, you guys don't want to see us play a real game at all. That is so funny. You can add cutaways like Family Guy. Okay, community-made game. Interesting. Well, not interesting. That makes perfect sense. Let me add that to my little notes here. So I have a note section for this, for every episode of New Game. I'm going to add this to the stream ideas, which would be saying, what was it? Okay. They would rather watch community-made games than me-made games than professional games. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Okay, this is awesome, guys. Hey, this is super helpful. By the way, there is a YouTube short that is coming out in 10 minutes. A really quick little game, a really quick little video on the game, Are You a Watermelon? If you want to comment, like, and share that video with as many people as you can, that'd be awesome. And then Saturday, there's going to be a video coming out for Prime Ego, another little short. If you want to comment on that, I'll put your name in the raffle again. Thank you guys. This was extremely helpful. You helped me to make this game, to make this show. You're awesome. Have a good one, guys. Thanks for joining the stream. I don't know how to leave the stream. Assassin Doggo, you have no idea what's coming. Absolutely no idea. At the end of this month, there will be a Kickstarter campaign for Adapt This. We will be going all in on Adapt This. It will be glorious. After that, I have 2 different ideas that I want to do next. One of them is called Survive This, which is a strategy version of Adapt This. The other one is called Infinitum. You are not ready for Infinitum. It will be glorious. Goodbye, my friends.